all the way from Chicago. Welcome to the stage, our amazing Lenny Schmidt!
That's the mean, folks. Come on, give a mean a round of applause. All week long. He's been your host. He's been here for every show. Mention his name in the survey. He works hard. Thanks for coming to the show. Thanks for coming to the last show, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. Where's everyone else? Did they fall asleep? They're packed. Is there a thing going on upstairs right now?
It just ended.
It's what? It just ended? Oh, good. So they'll walk in the middle of my show. That's going to be a lot of fun. People can walk in and trip and fall and everybody gets settled, and they'll be here for Randy's show. That's how it's going to work out. Great planning. I'll stand here and take the bullets for Randy. Hi, everyone. It's good to be here. Did you guys, did you have fun this week? Did you have fun on the cruise? You got to go back now. You leave tomorrow. You got to go home. Yeah. You got to, I love how they boo me for that. That's great. I didn't make your plans. I'm sorry. You can stay. Who wants to stay for another cruise? Who wants to do another one? Good. I'll tell you how to do it. This is how you do it. I'll tell you before they come downstairs. It's their loss. This is what you do. Tomorrow morning, when you pack your stuff and they tell you to leave the ship, don't leave. Yeah, that's it. Don't. Get your stuff and come in here. It'll take them forever to find you. And then they'll come down here eventually and they'll go, you gotta go. Look them right in the face and go, no, we don't. We're not going nowhere. And they'll say, who said you can stay? You tell them the comic said you can stay. You tell them it was the comic. You tell them Randy Lubis said. That's the other guy. That's the joke there, sir. See how that works? I threw him under the bus. Did you have fun in Ensenada? Yeah. You guys walk around the city at all? Nice. That's all. This is my impersonation, just walking through Ensenada. No, 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 no. It's brutal. They attack you. They offer you things you don't need. Some guy offered to get me a cab while I was in the cab. I ran into people at the coffee shop. Was that you guys? Who was where? It was you that was it you? Yeah. No, here's what they were doing at the coffee shop. This is my favorite part of the whole cruise, I'll be honest with you. They were on their phones on Amazon shopping for shirts from Mexico. I'm not making that up. It's 100% accurate. You're scooping through going, no. Oh, look, shipping is only $4 on this one. Well, you can buy the shirt for $4 outside. Just go outside and order your shirt. They'll find it. Did you buy something? Not yet? Well, don't buy it from the ship. It'll cost you $1 million. Because the Wi-Fi is bad. That's it. You gotta wait for what? They'll be made in China. Everything will be made in China eventually, man. Thank you for ruining the evening. I appreciate that. We're having fun. Everyone's like, well, that's what we go. Look. This has been fun. Who's on their first cruise ever? Who's on their first cruise? Yeah. A bunch of people in the dark, I think. Okay, that's awesome. By the way, thanks for spreading out. I always appreciate that. You know, there's only, 37 of you in this room? If for some reason you had to fill up every row. Like, there's no one in this row. I think I'll take this one. Okay, spread out. Did you enjoy your first cruise, miss? You did? Okay, good. I noticed you walking around without your shoes on. Look at you, like you're at home now. Are you comfortable? That's nice. Just settle. You don't like shoes? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, go right ahead. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the rest of us. That's fine. Oh, classy. 5 days into the cruise. I forget it. I don't need shoes anywhere. Did you go in Ensenada today? Did you wear shoes in Ensenada? Yeah, you better wear shoes in Ensenada. Because you'll bring back some of Ensenada with you. I love it, man. I've been cruising now. Who cruises a lot? Is anybody in here that cruises a whole bunch? And more than 2 or 3 times? See, this is why I'm glad you guys are spread out. Thank you very much. Because I can't hear, all I hear is all over the room. This has been great. You guys have been fun, seriously. I've been doing cruises about 8 years now. I think 8, maybe 9 years. I remember COVID came and we didn't do any. We were home for whatever it was, however long we were home. And I went out on the first ship, one of the very first ships in July. of last year, and I was excited because I did all the things. I got the booster, I got the shots, and then when I did, I felt bulletproof. You know, I felt like I won. I beat COVID. I'm like, I won. You can't take me. I thought I was invincible after I got those shots. I played Vegas the week after that. I walked up and down Fremont Street and I licked doorknobs all day long, all day. I didn't care. I thought I was pulling gum off a lamppost and I was eating it. Yeah, I ate White Castles. I did. Yeah, I know 5 of you know what that is, but it's not safe. So I got all the shots, and I have friends back home in Illinois, hardcore anti-vax guys. And honestly, I don't care if you got the shots, you didn't get the shots. You know, I had to get them to go back to work. I have friends that won't get them. A buddy called me on the phone. He's like, "Dude, why would you do that?" They had every argument in the world to not get a vaccine. Do you remember the argument that your body would turn into a giant magnet? Anybody hear that? Your skin would become magnetized. There were people on the internet trying to like clip metal to their shirts. You know what I'm saying? That was the selling point for me. I'm like, really? I get magnet. Now I'm vaccinated and I don't lose my keys. I win. I saw the X-Men. No one messed with Magneto. No one. Hi, come on in, folks. Don't worry about being late. That's fun. Do you have shoes on, by the way? It's a no-shoe night tonight, by the way. Strictly no shoes. What is your name, by the way, Shoeless? Shoeless, you're Shoeless Jen Jackson. Thanks for being here. Shoeless Jen Jackson. That's what I'm going to call you. No one got the baseball reference. People, listen, keep up with me. You guys, every joke I tell that doesn't get the response I want, I'm going to repeat 3 times. That's how I'm going to do this show. It's just how I roll. Give Jen a round of applause. She's up front. She's very sweet. She lost her shoes in Mexico. So I started traveling last year in July. I started traveling right away. And I don't know if you travel for a living, but when you started traveling after COVID, it was all different. There were different rules. You had to follow the rules. And I was like, I'll follow all the rules. I got to get out of my basement. I got to go anywhere. I didn't care. I'm like, I'll do whatever you want. I don't care. I'll paint something on my face. Just tell me. And then I started traveling after a couple of months. I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is great. Now do me a favor. Stop changing the rules. You know, can you find a middle ground somewhere? Because they change so often, you need like a pager or something. I'm sorry, Jen, pager's the thing from the 80s that people used to carry around when they had shoes. They got messages all the time. But the rules change so often, it's like nobody knew what they were talking about. They're like, okay, you're gonna be 6 feet away from me, 8 feet away, 9 feet, 7, just do it, stay home, don't go out. Don't go out. No, you can't have a party, no parties, no get together. Okay, a party. You can have a party at your house, outside. It's gotta be in the backyard. One person should be on the roof. You need one in the garage, one in the pool. You know what, no parties, never mind, no parties, our bad. After you get COVID, then when you get over it, you gotta be quarantined for 14 days, 8, 6, 1 if you have a job, 1 if you're working. Just get it. It's all right. I felt like they were standing around the CDC with a handful of darts. You know what I mean? Like, bing, pow! Tell people to eat peanut butter now. They gotta eat peanut butter. Peanut butter? Yeah, science is right there. It's science. My favorite rule was the restaurant rule. That was my favorite rule. It was the same rule every restaurant you went to, no matter where you were in the country. Everywhere, when you walked in the door, you had to have your mask. You had to wear a mask when you went to the restaurant. It's dangerous. When you walk in, you better wear the mask, because COVID, it's everywhere. Except down here. It's not down in this area at all. Once you sit down, there's no, up here, danger! Danger! Down here, we're good, all good. No COVID in this area. We should have walked around like this for like 19 months. That's what we should have done. You know who didn't get COVID? Short people. They're all fine. They're good. These people are slowly rifling into the show. That's all right. No, by the time this room is full, it'll be time for me to leave. You're welcome, Randy. You're welcome. Smart Alec. I knew he wanted to close tonight for a reason. Yesterday, he's like, no, I'll close tomorrow. You close tonight. That sounds fair to me. So I don't see what the problem could be. Late concert. Not sure. I can't believe, you know what, cruise ships, if you do cruise a lot, you asked earlier, like, what do you think is a lot? How many cruises have you been on this? 6 is kind of a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That's good. That's pretty good. Ships during COVID, they got thrown under the bus. They were like, they thought that was ground zero. That's like where they were going to make their stand. It was a big deal. And I've been cruising, like I said, for years. I've never been worried on a ship. Like, for years, they're pretty clean. They've always been really clean. Now they're even cleaner. There's somebody walking around cleaning the ship 24/7. I had lunch on Lido deck yesterday, and a waiter came by while I was eating the sanitized meat. Here's how clean the ships are. They have a crew area downstairs. There's a crew area where we have a mess, like a dining room. Everybody eats foods from all over the world. They serve down there. So all the nationalities, everybody can eat whatever they want. They served fish heads for lunch yesterday. It's a delicacy from where some people come from. All those fish heads were wearing masks. That's how clean. I can't believe what the airlines got away with during COVID. I was actually angry over that. I was like, if you think about it, like if you went to the store, you had to stand like 9 feet away from your loved ones and people. But on the planes were packed. With at the beginning, they cared. Remember, the airlines at the beginning, they were like, we care about you so much. This is what we're gonna do for you, for you. This is what we're gonna do. No middle seats. Yeah. We're gonna board 10 people at a time. We'll do every other row because we care. We care. We care. That lasted 3 weeks. 3 weeks. They saw their bottom line. They're COVID schmovid. Get on the plane. Let them go. That's fine. They're low. They're in seats. They're down here. There's nothing. They'll be all right. They're fine. It's all good. I was shocked. Like when you walk through the airport, nobody was in the airports. There were very few people. There was like The Shining everywhere you went. It was creepy. And there were a few people, and they were all cranky. Everybody in the airport seemed miserable. And I don't know why they were looking at me, judging me. I don't know why. I was following all the rules. I was sanitized all over, head to toe, face mask, wrapped in saran, covered all the bases. I think it was all the coughing and hacking I was doing. I think that was it. That made it bad. Every 10 feet, they'd be like, then I would scream something like, I think I got the COVID. I can't taste my $27 sandwich. They were, oh, hey, wow, yeah, come on in, don't worry about it. I told them you guys have been in the front row almost for every show. Ooh, you okay? Be careful there. Careful, it's a chair. You gotta be smarter than the chair, man. It's like the chair trying to fight you off for a second there. How you doing, ladies? Is it Leah, right? Leah? Cindy? No Cindy, just Leah. Hi, Leah. Thanks for coming. She's been in the front row all week. Give Leah a round of applause. No, what? Don't. She was late. Don't clap her. Don't clap her for Leah. No, she was late. All right, go ahead, clap her, Leah. Why not? You're at the other show. That doesn't make me feel better at all, by the way. That's just a horrible reason. We're in a better show. And now that's over, and what are you gonna do, really? It's ready to come down here. Nothing else going on the ship. In front of the ship show's dark on the TV, it sucks. So the flying thing, I couldn't believe the airports it was like The Shining everywhere, man. It was packed. The planes were packed with people. It was like, have you ever played with someone who had that mask hanging off their ear, nursing a cup of coffee for 9 hours? You ever seen that guy? I was always next to that guy. Like, you want to put that mask on eventually? Like, I'm drinking coffee. It's a frozen popsicle. Oh, never mind. I screwed up that joke. Some airlines were better than others. Spirit will give you COVID. It's written in the ticket. It's printed right there when you buy it. It says, you take us, you're going to get COVID. It says, you pay $25 or you're going to get the COVID. There's a guy with COVID standing at the gateway. Looking right at you. Well, did you pay your $25? Spirit sucks. That's the worst airline. Anybody ever flown Spirit? More than once? No one. Did you say twice? Twice? Who hates you that sent you on Spirit twice? They're the worst, right? They're terrible. They get you at the price. That's how they get you. They're always like, hey, you want to fly from LA to Miami? Sure, $8. And then they charge you for everything. There's upcharge for everything, like a purse, a carry-on, questions. You ask a question on Spirit. Go, do you guys really charge for questions? Yeah, we do. That's $25 right there, sir. Seriously? Yeah, that's another $25 for one word. You can do this all day. They have different rules in Spirit. They have totally different rules. It's like you really have to read the ticket, man. The one time I flew Spirit, I checked in. They go, I'm sorry, sir, your bag is heavy. I go, no, it's not. I go, I fly over all the time. There's no way that bag is over 50 pounds. They go, I'm sorry, sir, here in Spirit, that bag has to be below 12 pounds. I was like, impossible. They're like, well, we do things a little bit differently here in Spirit. Also, did you want to fly with your kidneys today, sir? $30 a kidney. Unless you want to check them. It's my favorite joke, that part right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hate flying too. I fly all the time. I hate it. Hate it. Not a fan. We fly a lot of small planes. We go in on a small, like, countries, so we get off in the middle of cruises. It happens to us a lot. There's a place in Alaska, Skagway. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. Okay, I've flown out of Skagway. Yeah, wait, somebody right now, like, is there an airport there? Not really, there's not. There's a strip mall. That's what is in Skagway. I don't like to fly any plane where if I'm sitting in my seat and I'm buckled in, I can look out the window and I can see the mechanic working on the engine. Right? And I can look out the other window on the other side of the plane and see his feet. I'm not comfortable with that. I fly American a lot. I fly that. Yeah. One person. I like American. I have status on American. That's why I fly American. Does anybody have status on an airline here? Do you? Delta? Yeah. We want someone else says what? United? Okay. It's the greatest thing ever, isn't it? It's totally different. If you have status on an airline, they treat you like a king. If you don't have status, they treat you the opposite of king. It's the only business model in this entire country where they punish you for not spending enough money or using the product enough. Literally, they don't care about you at all. If you fly once every year or two, I feel miserable for you. They don't care. You could be having a heart attack. Walk up to the gate and go, I think I'm having a heart attack. And they'll go, that is terrible. What group are you? You're group 9? We're boarding 3, sir. Have a seat next to the boy having a seizure. We'll be within a few minutes. And I get that. Are you yawning, Jen? In the middle of my show, are you yawning? Was that a yawn? Really? Really? No shoes? Oh. This sucks. I might as well go back to my camp and put my shoes on. That'd be more fun than this. I get there's a difference between the groups when you get on a plane. You know what I mean? There's different groups. I fly a lot. So if you fly a lot, you're in group 1, group 2, whatever. I understand that. Makes sense. You know what I mean? You have the matching luggage. You have the cool earphones, the cool coffee cup, all the neat stuff. It's obvious. Right? And then when you work your way down, it starts to change a little bit. You know, you get to group 4, suddenly the luggage doesn't match. You know, group 5, there's no luggage. It's like a hefty bag. Group 6, people are wearing all of their clothes. You can see that? I am not checking a bag. It's not happening. It's ridiculous. Group 7, they have live chickens. I get it. I understand. I spent COVID the lockdown in LA County, Los Angeles. Yeah, it was strict. Yeah, don't boo me for where I live. What's that about? Boo, stupid choice of where you live. Boo. Boo, hate your neighborhood, never been there. Boo. They were strict in LA. They were so strict you couldn't do nothing, anything. My daughters and I used to go hiking during the lockdown. So you couldn't go out and do anything. But we went up to the Hollywood Hills, right? We'd go hiking, beautiful in LA. The weather's nice, you're walking around. But I wouldn't wear a mask when I hiked because I was outside. That was my thing. I'm upstairs, I'm in the air, you know. But people in LA, you know, they're all wearing masks, very uptight. You know what I mean? I would see people coming the other way on the path, and I could hear them coming from 50 yards away. They'd be all angry, judging me, you know what I mean? Going, And I'm like, that is a terrible cough, sir. You must have COVID. That is not good. I'm really glad you're wearing a mask right now. And I found different work. Every change, our work was gone. No comics, we didn't travel. You know, we didn't do any of that. I had to find a different job during COVID. I was an Uber Eats driver. Yeah, that was my career of choice. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what gave me less hope. The fact that there was a worldwide pandemic, or the fact that I was delivering double cheeseburgers to fat people late at night. Because it was all cheeseburger. After midnight, it was all McDonald's. That's all it was. Everybody ordered McDonald's delivered to the house. Think about that. It's almost surreal. You know what I mean? They're like, everyone, it's dangerous. Stay home. Don't go outside. I'll bring death to you. And if you've ever delivered food in your entire life, you know the later you deliver food, the drunker people are. Stop yawning, Jen! Hey, can I get a cup? Never mind, I can't do that. No coffee, right? No coffee. I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize. Sorry. My bad. I caught it. Oh, Coke works? How does that work exactly with you guys? I've been wanting to ask that all week long. Like, no coffee, but you're drinking Coca-Cola like it's going out of style. It's in the bylaws. Whatever goofy little loophole you guys have found. Good for you. So the later you deliver food, the drunker people are when you go to their houses. I go to a guy's house in the heat of the pandemic, like right in the middle of the shutdown. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I pull to his house. He comes out. He's hammered. He forgets a mask, right? So he puts a towel over his head. He's walking down the driveway. I get out of the car. I'm tired. I forget my mask, right? So I pull my shirt up over my head. Now we're both walking around his front yard trying to locate each other. I'm like, I got a quarter pounder value meal for Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. And I was delivering Coca-Colas with those sheep letters. I spent the shutdown with my daughters. My daughters live with me. They're 21 and 18. Both my kids live with me. They go to college in Cal State Northridge. That's where they're at now. They're in the LA area where it sucks. I'll be honest, I never thought my kids were going to make it into college. Not because of their smart or intelligence or anything like that, but when they were in high school, there were these kids that would go to school at 8:30, they'd get up at 8:25. Wait, I used to drive me nuts. I was like, you're never going to be prepared for the day. You got to get up earlier. Yes, so I'm going to call you every morning when I travel. 6 a.m. and I don't care where I'm at. I'm getting you out of bed. I don't care where I am. You're gonna get up. So this goes on for a couple of weeks. Works like a charm. Like a charm. Then one day I can't call her. I'm on a plane somewhere, right? I talked to her that night. She goes, Dad, you didn't call to wake me up this morning. Right? I'm like, hey, teenager. What am I, a wake-up call? Make an effort to get out of bed, right? That's all I'm saying. And this is what she says to me. He goes, that's fine, Dad. I just want you to know I have such a better day when I hear your voice in the morning. No, don't do that. Don't. So I fell for it for a second. She's a good kid too, man. My friend, so when she moved in, she was 18. My oldest, she's 18 years old. My friend says, aren't you worried you travel all the time? And she's 18. Aren't you worried about that? I'm like, no. She's like the most well-behaved 18-year-old I've ever seen. You know why? She tells on herself. She's been doing it for years. It's almost creepy. I was out on a plane in Cincinnati. One day she goes, Dad, I just think you should know I was out 5 minutes past curfew. I would have never known. I never gave her a curfew. Here's how I'll tell you. I gave her tickets 9 years ago to the Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball tour. Right? And she looks at me and goes, we are not going to this show. I go, why? She goes, this is a completely inappropriate show. Which is why I wanted to go. So I took my neighbor kids. I don't need that. And she's almost too good. She's judgmental. The roles are reversed in my house. You know what I mean? I came home late, St. Patrick's Day. I was out late. I walked in the door, right? The lights are out. Close the door. Lights kick on. Where have you been? Ouch! I can do whatever I want. I'm 58 years old. She goes, not in my house, you don't. I'm like, wait, what? So now I have a curfew. She doesn't even know I'm here. I snuck out the window 4 days ago. All right, I gotta get out of here. You guys have been a lot of fun. Before I go, a couple of things. Randy's coming. There's one more show. Okay, everybody calm down. Randy's coming. Relax. The guy, I think I have you properly warmed up now. Room full of people coming down here. Everyone except for Jen, who's going to nod off at any second. I'm going to, you guys have been great. This has been a great week. I'll be honest with you. When I booked this week, I booked it first, and then they called me and said, hey, it's an LDS cruise. Can you be clean? And I do a lot of clean shows. It's never an issue for me. I go, yeah, I would love to do it, but you guys have reminded me how much fun it is to do clean shows. I can't think of it. I got a bunch of albums on Sirius. It's all clean stuff. You can find it. Of course, I have a dry bar special. You can go there. Schmidt Happens is what it's called. You can look it up. Also, I have a YouTube network, my own channel network with 300 hours of content of different podcasts, sketch shows, and all stuff. And a lot of it is stuff that you guys wouldn't like and wouldn't be interested in. However, someone gave me a really good idea the other day. I have different channels on the network, so I'm going to develop a channel. I'm going to do it tonight called Clean Lenny. Yeah. And if you go to the YouTube, I have cards. If you want, I can give you a card on the way out, or you go to YouTube and search Lenny Schmidt, Mr. Lenny Schmidt, any of that. I got tons of content. And if you go at the very top of the channel, Clean Lenny will be right there. I do have hours of clean content. I will go through all of it and make sure the clean stuff gets on there over the next few weeks. Thank you. And the first video I'll put up will be a discussion I had with a doctor who walked in late to my show last night. Very good. And I can and will get that up on the YouTube page tomorrow. And the second one I put up, if it works with everyone and it's cool, will be a video of tonight's full show. And I'll put that on there so you guys have access to it. And you can just go to YouTube. And here's how it works on my channel. Honestly, it's free. None of my stuff I don't charge for anything on the channel. All the content is free. But I have a thing called Pay If You Can. I own that URL, that website. If you go to my website, it'll be a link in the video. If you watch a video and you like it and you think it's worth money, pay something. If you just want to watch it for free, go ahead and do it. That's how I roll. I don't care. That's up to you. So it's your call. And all the stuff I take here for you guys will be absolutely free. You guys go on there and check it out, and it'll be a lot of fun. I will have that channel set tomorrow, and the doctor video will be up there tomorrow for sure. And then this video will be up probably later next week. And before I get out of here, give everybody a Carnival a nice big round of applause. Please do that for me. Also, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to leave, and Amin's going to come up here. It's been a pleasure to work with Randy. I haven't worked with him in years, and he's been a good friend of mine. I've known him, and it's been great working with Randy Lubis. Please sit down, enjoy Randy Lubis. Have a great, safe trip home. Thank you so much. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you.